Christmas. Everyone loves Christmas. It's the time for family, presents, good food, good vibes, no work for most people. And aside from the Christmas shopping, it really can't be beat. However, for the past few years, I have been feeling the Christmas spirit less and less. And for this year in particular, I have not been feeling the Christmas spirit at all. This holly jolly cheer that Michael Bublé keeps raving on about, I have not felt it. Where is it? That left me wondering why. I know I'm not the only one. I've seen these TikTok videos of people being like, Christmas, it's just not the same anymore. And you know, fair enough, but come on. Call the ambulance. I think I know why. And you know, it's the simple but probably true answer. We're not a kid anymore. Unless some 5-year-old is watching this. Hi. You grew up, you know, it's the boring answer, but it's the truth. Back in the day, you would only really focus on the fun stuff. Grandparents coming over, lots of presents, lots of candy. It was great. It was all the good stuff that why shouldn't you look forward to Christmas? But now you notice all the little things. You notice the nuances with Christmas, and you notice the difficulties that comes with the holly jolly season. It's the Christmas shopping. What do people wish for? Where do you find it? Oh god, my bank account. The candy makes you obese and your grandparents are dead. Hopefully you're not. Hopefully you're not like me, who only has one grandparent left because my grandma decided, you know what, now was the time to go. God damn it, grandma. Rest in peace, my lovely, lovely grandma. But anyway, maybe you've noticed with your grandparents that even though they're not dead, the energy they used to have isn't the same anymore. Maybe it's starting to fade. Jesus Christ. Also, the presents you get are kind of a reflection on what stage in life you are in. It kind of serves as a way to tell you how boring of a person you are becoming, just like everyone else, if that is of help. So for example, back in the day, you would tear off the wrapper and you would see a cool ass figurine or a race car. And if you still are someone who wishes for that, then hell yeah. Now you are a lot more boring, which everyone is becoming. Don't worry, it's a part of life. Now, you might actually wish for the socks that you dreaded getting when you were a kid. You saw socks, for example, as one of the worst presents you could get. But now you are actively wishing for it. That's where we are. Last year I wished for socks. Also, the present you get is something you can buy yourself now. If you don't get it, you can just buy it. Back in the day, you would have to go through your parents if you wanted something. And, you know, birthdays and Christmas, what made them so great was that was the opportunity to get the things you wanted. Nowadays, Christmas presents kind of just serves as a way to get stuff for free. If you don't get them, you can still get them. It's just not gonna be free. So, yeah, that's kind of the only thing with Christmas presents, is that you get stuff for free. Which, you know, is still cool. That's why we still like Christmas presents, but the element of surprise is kind of gone. Very rarely do you get something that's not on your wish list, because why should you? Why would you go out of your way to get something for someone who doesn't even have it on their wish list? Why not just buy them the things that they actually need? I mean, if I get something that I didn't wish for, most of the time it's not gonna be as needed as the things that I actually had on my wish list, but I'm still really gonna appreciate it because, you know, it meant that they actually went out of the way to get something for me and make it a lot more personalized, which I really like. So if you're someone that gives creative presents, all power to you, hell yeah. But yeah, all that is to say, it just doesn't hit the same. You went from seeing just the fun to seeing all the little nuances about Christmas that makes it a lot less spectacular. This childlike wonder you used to have is gone now, and it's not coming back, and that's just kind of something that you need to accept. No matter how hard you try, it'll never come back. Take drawing, for example. You will never be able to capture that wonder that a child is able to put down on a piece of paper with their colored crayons. It's chaotic as hell, but so damn innocent. A kid will make a human, give them red skin color, blue hair, and make their smile so big that their mouth goes outside of their head. And maybe the human that they're drawing might have a son, but for some reason this son is 5 times larger than the father. Stuff like that. No matter how hard you tried, you would never be able to capture the authenticity. You would think of all the logistics, all the details, proportions, colors, length, story, all of that. And even if you mastered the art of making or drawing the same way a child would, it would just be a copy. It would be a cheap replica of the Mona Lisas you used to make back in the day. And no matter what, it can't hit the same. And that's kind of the thing with everything that a child does. You can't really capture that. I mean, just look at this. Look at this. These are some drawings that I used to do. What is that? Why do you have purple face and then a red neck? You got this. I mean, why does he have blue hair and blue skin tones? And why is he yelling like that? Oh my god. What? What the fuck? What happened? I swear I didn't get abused. What the fuck? Yeah, you would never be able to replicate this. What the hell? Oh my god, this as well. This is exactly what I talked about with like proportions and stuff. Why is my dad floating? Why is my mom so small? And why are 3 legs coming out of her? And here's me and my sister. Why do I have red hair? I'm pretty sure I at the time knew I wasn't ginger. And why, oh why, is my cat so goddamn big? Why are we standing on her? I think I proved my point. But don't worry, it's not all bad. We'll get to the good stuff later, how to fix things. But let's talk about something that makes everything a bit more sucky. Have you ever noticed time moving faster? I don't know how old you are, but you're probably at an age where you're starting to notice the years are moving a bit faster than they used to do. For example, a lot of us kind of see 2019 as something that happened maybe a year ago. But then you kind of remember, oh, we're moving into 2025 now. I have noticed that, and there is a simple but also a little sad reason for it. Let me try and explain it. So basically, when you've lived 1 year of your life, that's the entirety of your life. That's 100% of your life. When you've lived 2 years of your life, that year, that second year, is 50% of your life. Still a good majority of your life. 3 years, that's 33%. When you've lived 5 years, that's 20%. I'm now in my 18th year, and also 18th Christmas, which means that doing the math, 1 times 18 gives us 0.055. That means my 18th year is gonna account for 5.5% of my life so far. That's not a lot. That's a lot lower. And the older you get, that percentage is gonna get lower and lower. When you're 50, that 50th year is gonna be 2% of your life so far. That's not a lot. And that kind of means that every year is gonna feel less and less significant. And also, alongside that, I do know, I'm not an expert, but I do know that the brain loves new experiences. And it will, when trying something new, spend and create a lot of neurons to record everything happening, to make memories of those things, because it's something new and that's what your brain loves. And when you got Christmas for the 18th year, not a lot of new things are going to happen, and it's going to be hard for your brain to actually remember anything about the 18th Christmas that you had. And if you still have a hard time understanding what I mean, let's take hiking, for example. I got this example from ASAP Science, thank you very much. When you are on a hike, the road feels long and is full of surprises. But when you reach the end and decide, I'm gonna go back the same way I came from, you're gonna find that road to feel a lot shorter and a lot more boring than it was when you first went down that road. Why? Well, because you've already experienced the things. Your brain isn't turned on by the things that it's seeing because it already has seen it. You've gone down the road and you've been met with a bunch of things that made that road special, and now you're kind of just left with a road like any other. And so it's not gonna feel as special, and therefore you're gonna see it as less significant, making it feel shorter and making it so you don't remember it as well as when you went up the road. Same with Christmas. The more times it happens, the less cool it is, because your brain simply doesn't have a lot of reason to remember that Christmas, because it's kind of just the same as every other. But that leads us to what can you do about this Christmas spirit that feels less and less. Christmas is never gonna be the same as when you were a kid. That's just something you kind of need to accept, but that doesn't mean the jolly is nowhere to be found. It still can be found. And the way you gotta do so is, listen to this, I asked ChatGPT, and they basically came up with, have fun, and, quote, embrace the cozy vibes. What does that mean, ChatGPT?
You're welcome.
What the f*** is he talking about?
That's weak. Come on. But then I thought, wait, why is it weak? Oh yeah, it's too broad. Saying stuff like, spend time with your family just isn't gonna cut it. Instead, you want to focus on the little things. The things that makes Christmas feel new and unique. Because just like we established earlier, your brain loves new experiences, and the number one way for your brain to make new memories is something new. Don't just follow tradition. Do something new. Something like going for a walk with Christmas music in your ear, and as you are going for that walk, you notice all the houses next to your house where the owners have spent time decorating it for the holiday seasons. Kind of, seeing a lot more of Christmas than what you used to. And when I say Christmas music as well, don't just listen to Last Christmas or All I Want for Christmas Is You. Find something new. That can either be a song that's just come out or an old song that feels nostalgic to you. For example, recently I found a Christmas song from a Danish Christmas show back in like 2012 or something that I remember watching when I was like 6 years old, and that brought me so many memories, so much nostalgia, and I thought, oh yeah, this is it. Like, that really got me, because it was something nostalgic, and it was something new that I hadn't experienced for a long time. And so my brain was like, whoa. And if you have snow outside, what are you doing? Get out there. Make a snowman or just go for a walk surrounded by the snow. Snow is such a big part of Christmas and is kind of the whole brand for the holidays. And so imagine my frustrations about the fact that it hasn't snowed a single fucking time in December. So if there's snow where you live right now, get out there. Do it for me, please, because I clearly can't have the joy of snow. I don't normally like snow when I have like school and I need to transport myself from my home to the school. That really sucks when there's so much snow in the way, but other than that, in like holidays, of course you want snow, it's lovely. Other things you can do is put on the cozy clothes, put on the ugly Christmas sweater. I mean, look at this is legendary. It also feels good, and if you don't have one, get out there, go buy one, boom, that's a new experience. Hey, it doesn't have to be anything special, just something that gets you out there and makes you try something new in this specific Christmas, where you can also meet other people who are also trying to get in the Christmas spirit. Other things you can do is cozy up, watch a Disney-like Christmas movie, or maybe go out to a Christmas market and buy something nice to eat and watch as they make it live in front of you with their Santa hats, and it's nice. It's a nice time of the year. You just gotta look for it. Constantly doing the same things each year is gonna feel monotonous, and I've really had a nice 3 days here recently looking and searching for things that could put me in the Christmas spirit. And I would say that even though it was hard for my semi-adult brain to let go of all the difficulties that comes with Christmas still, I've found myself to actually appreciate the holidays a lot more than I had done the previous years, because it's just a nice time, probably the happiest time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There's a reason he sings that. All of this sounds really soppy, but if the Christmas season needs something, it's soppy stuff, I feel like. So no, we can't bring Christmas back the way it was. The tree is always going to feel a lot smaller than it used to be. But just sitting around, waiting for the Christmas spirit to enter your body while simultaneously moping about the fact that, Christmas, man, the holly jolly season just isn't the same anymore, is not gonna help either. Go out there, make every year feel special, or just accept things for how they are now. I feel like, even though you might not have that childlike astonishment at everything, hopefully you've still got some sort of family or friends who I'm sure would be delighted to spend the time that they have free from work or school with you, because that's what Christmas is all about. So to end it off, if you're still watching, thank you very much. Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful day no matter what. I hope you will enjoy the things you still have or just got, and maybe one day, if not already, you will have children or grandchildren of your own who will look at the Christmas season with the same amazement and anticipation that you used to do as well. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. This was a different video, but I kind of wanted to make it also for myself, to kind of remind myself of what's important. Things are starting to move really, really fast, and things are changing a lot for me and around the world. So it's nice to kind of just stop up and say, you know what, do something different. Try experiencing new things and make memories for yourself. And you know, Christmas is a good way to start. Make every Christmas feel as special as you can make it. So yeah, if you're still watching this, happy holidays. My only wish for this Christmas is for you to smash that subscribe button. But other than that, I hope you will have a great day. If you're not watching this on Christmas at all, I hope you will still have a very great day. And yeah, not much more to say. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.